Hello guys, this is the Mr. Epic Gamers HD bringing you another video on career mode. And as you can see, obviously we finished off the last episode. Obviously we won one and we drew one, so we're on 4 points. So that puts us second. So obviously that still puts us through to the semi-final. Valencia are at the top. So hopefully we can, if we do play Valencia, obviously when we play Valencia, and hopefully we can win. Obviously, as you saw in the last game as well, I changed the 4-3-3 attacking, which I found that was a better formation. So obviously, that's all I'm doing here is just changing the formation to the 4-3-3 attack, and then just changing players around. So as you can see here, guys, obviously we're going to try and make some mega signings for Arsenal, so we get a little bit of more attacking up at the top to get more goals. And as you can see here, we are going to offer Giroud, so he goes to Real Madrid and Gareth Bale comes to Arsenal. The only thing is, obviously, we're going to offer 40 million on cash as well. Obviously, as you can see there, that they want near enough 60 million for him. Also, we're going to try and attempt Aubameyang to come to us. I'm going to chuck in a cheeky 25 million bid on him, and hopefully, like, Borussia Dortmund will bite on that and decide that that's good enough for them. As you can see here, guys, obviously just the team lineup to face Valencia. We have got a strong squad as it is, but it's just the fact of trying to make them moves, trying to get more players in, trying to get so we can just move the team around a little bit more, and just mainly because obviously it'd be a bit of a better attacking with Aubameyang and Bale up front. So as you see here, they managed to break away, get the cross in, but luckily the keeper picks it up. And as you can see, guys, we've still got the youngster in goal. Obviously, Czech's still out injured, so he should hopefully be back on the first game of the Premier League, which is a bit of a shame because I'd want to see what he would, how he'd be in pre-season, just to get his morale and everything up. In this game, obviously, as you're seeing right now, there's been more chances for Valencia than you've seen for me here. Obviously, we're in the 35th minute, and this is our only chance, and obviously it was offside. So obviously moving on, obviously just from the second half, so we go to Ozil through to Walcott. There's a brilliant breakaway here. Walcott cuts it back and then tries to cross it into Giroud, but just Giroud can't get his head to it. And luckily we managed to win the ball here, but we do lose the ball. So he comes running, obviously the Valencia man comes running forward, but Koscielny is there just to get it away, just to get it cleared. Obviously, as we can see, guys, the Arsenal are a really decent team for passing around, but it's just on Legendary it's a lot harder. But like I say, it is good being on Legendary because you get more of a realistic game. So obviously they tried to turn the guy with a cheeky little spin, but it didn't work out, and then they go on the counter attack, but they can't do anything with it. Gabriel picks it up. Gabriel runs out of the defence, plays a brilliant through ball to Walcott, who plays it to, I can't remember who that was who we played it to then. But obviously they managed to pick the ball back up anyway. But they don't get anywhere with the cross or anything like that. So luckily we get a lucky breakaway. So obviously the goalkeeper doing well for us. Ozil tips it back, plays it to Giroud. Giroud does a 1-2, plays a through ball to Coquelin, and Coquelin is just going to be one of them players for us this season, guys, that's just going to be the vital player. Obviously, yeah, we've got Ozil, we've got Chamberlain, we've got Walcott, we've got so many other players, but I see him being one of the players that are going to be a key player. Obviously, he's a centre defensive mid, which obviously he's a holding midfielder, but as you saw there, he ran forward, made the run for Ozil to play through, and we managed to get the goal. So that's good enough for me. obviously this is why I want more attacking players, because at the end of the day we can't just rely on a centre defensive mid scoring our goals. But that's 1-0, guys. Obviously at this moment in time, I've got 2 added minutes, so hopefully we can just hold on to this game, defend it out, get rid of the balls that are coming in. Obviously they have just scored in the 90th minute. Well, that is a game changer, guys. Obviously this does put us back into 2nd position. Obviously the win against Valencia would have put us top of the group. But fair enough. Like, at the end of the day, Valencia probably deserved that. They've been dominating all game. We probably didn't deserve anywhere near of a win. We probably really don't deserve the draw. But coming out of that game, I'm happy with 1-1. It's not that bad of a result. At the end of the day, it's just you win some, you lose some. So a 1-1 result against that kind of a side that's quite obviously dominating within the game. As you see there, look guys, 54% possession. We had the same amount of shots, but it just didn't happen for us, like, at the end of the day. And as you can see there, guys, Barcelona drew as well. So that made us get Juventus in the semi-finals, which is a little bit worrying. Obviously Juventus are a really good side. So there it is, guys, our first signing of the season. We managed to bag ourselves a Varane. So he's valued at 25.5 and we managed to bag him for 18 million. So we've saved ourselves a little bit of money. So here obviously they want 48 million for Aubameyang, which I don't think, he is a good player, but I don't fancy paying 48 million for him. So we're just going to table a 30 million and see where that gets us to. So obviously, as you can see here, guys, we've got two things in progress. Obviously we've got Bale, the one that's got Giroud and 40 million, and then we've got Aubameyang, which has got obviously 30 million. So obviously just moving on to the players that we're going to be selling. I'm thinking about selling Rosicky, because at the end of the day I don't feel like we really need him in the team. And then obviously there's 3 players there that I've listed. There's Arteta, Flamini and Mertesacker. At the end of the day we've just got Varane in, so there's no need in keeping Mertesacker. So jumping straight into the next game, we're going to be playing Juventus in the semi-finals. This is going to be a hard game for us, but look at it this way, guys. If we won that game against Valencia, we would have been playing Barcelona. So I'd much prefer to play Juventus than Barcelona. But like I say, Juventus are a really strong team. At the end of the day, they drew against Barcelona in their last game. So it's just going to be one of them. Obviously, Varane gets his first appearance today. Obviously, signing for the club. So we'll see how he performs. Obviously, as you can see here, guys, they've got a few players on the bench that I'm quite surprised they've got on the bench. Obviously, Pogba's on the bench. You've got Chiellini on the bench, and there was also Khedira. Khedira is so good on this game. I'm thinking about trying to sign him for Arsenal. At the end of the day, he's a good centre defensive mid, and I feel like he'd fit straight into the Arsenal squad. So maybe that's something that we could look at. Maybe just either Wilshere with Khedira, Coquelin with Khedira. It just opens up so many different options for us. So obviously moving on then, guys. Our big boy Varane will be playing at centre half. And as you can see there's the player debuts. So they've got Mandzukic playing, transferred from Atletico. And we've got Varane that's obviously transferred from Real Madrid. So hopefully he'll be able to come into this side, strengthen up our defence a little bit, win the headers and everything like that. So obviously, as you can see here, we don't win the header. Koscielny doesn't win the header, but Varane wins the ball back and manages to get it out. So we're playing out of defence, just passing it through, making the ball work, making them running after the ball. So Giroud trying to do something with the ball, but can't do anything with it, but sends through Wilshere. Wilshere sends into Wilcott, but nothing happens with it. So Wilshere plays it to Monreal, manages to get it to Giroud, gets it to Ozil, back to Giroud, into Wilshere. Wilshere cuts it in, plays it to Bellerin. Bellerin, still with Bellerin, Bellerin back into Wilshere, who finds Coquelin, who finds Giroud, who finds Ozil, who gives it a swing, but the keeper saves it. So it's Juventus now. Oh, they nearly scored there, guys. I was a little bit worried. I thought they were going to score then. So as you can see, at half time, we're at 0-0. And for that, and the Barcelona-Valencia game, that's also at 0-0 at half time as well. So like I say, Valencia were a strong team that we played against. So we couldn't do anything better than how we did. So holding Barcelona, then that's not a bad result for them. So obviously we're still 0-0, trying to find that goal, but we've got. I feel like there's nothing there for us, guys. There's no real attack for us. So obviously we get there, we try and do the chances. So I don't know, it's just not working out for us. So they've brought Paul Pogba on. We've brought Cazorla on, and we brought Rosicky on just to freshen up some legs, so they're not getting too tired playing the same players. So obviously they get a corner here, whip it into the box. We don't win the header, but it falls to Bonucci, and Juventus have scored 1-0, and that, guys, is pretty crucial. Obviously that was a crucial game for us. Really, I'd like to have won that game, but at the end of the day, you win, like I said in the last bit, we win some, we lose some. Juventus were a strong side. Obviously they held Barcelona, and obviously Barcelona are knocked out from Valencia as well. So as you can see, two teams that weren't probably predicted to be in the final, but two teams that actually deserve to be in the final. At the end of the day, it's only a pre-season game anyway, so it's nothing too critical that's that worrying. So obviously people are off wanting to get Giroud, but obviously we're rejecting it at the moment because we're trying to sign Bale as like a part exchange, so we don't have to pay that much money. So we have had our transfer offer accepted, guys. So this is where it gets crucial. This is the part where we offer him wherever he wants. Bale is such a great player, and to sign him for Arsenal, it's the best thing that could happen. There's so many people that would be watching this and thinking, I wish it was in real life. I wish Bale would be coming to Arsenal. But there's no way Giroud would be going the opposite way in real life. So obviously, as you can see, guys, we've just made that contract offer. He wanted 190,000 a week, which for me, that's not bad at all for a player of his calibre. So our offer got rejected. They're still wanting 48 million for Aubameyang, but I'm still not happy of paying 48. So obviously we have lost a striker, but obviously Walcott can play there anyway. Well, we have lost a striker as such, as long as Bale accepts the contract offer. But we are going to throw in a cheeky 35 million here, just to see if they Borussia Dortmund bite on that one instead. So hopefully that's something that they will do. So there it is, guys. We have signed the best player that we could ever sign, Gareth Bale. We have signed him for Arsenal. Giroud is now going to Real Madrid. This is the best signing, guys, that we could ever hope for. So it opens up so many more options for us. Obviously, Bale can either play on the wing, he could play up front. We could put Walcott up front and put Bale on the wing. So yeah, so this is one of the best signings that we could hope for, guys. So obviously looking forward. Also, we haven't got any games in the next 2 weeks, but our next game is going to be against Chelsea in the Community Shield. So that's going to be an eventful game. Obviously, we've got Bale ready for the start of the Premier League, and obviously the Community Shield we can just use as a pre-season ready up for Gareth Bale, just to get ready for the Premier League. So hopefully that will be something that we can use to strengthen. Obviously, Welbeck now comes into the substitution, so we've got someone to play there, and then we'll play Walcott up front, and obviously just put in Varane in because may as well have him at the back now instead of Gabriel, because he's a much better centre back, and Koscielny and Varane will be the best. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I hope you enjoyed the signings. So if you do, then hit that subscribe button and hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you're ready for the next series. Cheers, guys.